to replace. Presently now we have to reduce the load. What are the reduce the load? What are the reduce the load? We have to load of vehicle that can pass through the sign here. Put a sign here. Since the grant has been approved, we need to work on the design and try as much as possible to follow the NDOT standard. That is one of the reasons why we are here. And the project is supposed to come up by 2027.
We've got great news for seniors. The Social Security Administration has made a small burial fund available.
The responsibility of taking care of the next why NDOT is going to be the 5% of the responsibility of the project.
We've got great news for seniors. The Social Security Administration has made a small burial fund available.
Thank you. Glenn, I would like to
and I'll continue. I think her question was what is the amount of time that it's going to take for this process?
Small burial fund available.
So, would you say that the Western Road Bridge is in worse condition than the Grand Rapids Bridge? Or are they both on the same? Can we get a copy of that? Can you send that to the
with us all the time.
Okay.
Under our supervision.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anybody else in the first round of discussion?
Madam Chair,
Councilman in the 9th Ward.
thank you. Through you to the engineer.
Three steps. The planning, design,
Design, engineering, and the construction.
Yeah,
So this covers everything.
for the consultants.
I'm sorry?
For the consultants.
For the consultant?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the engineering fee
This is the engineering fee only.
only. Yeah.
What other fees or costs will we have?
We have to pay 5% of the total construction cost. When they design, they will find out the construction cost. 3 years ago, it was 1.3 something, but I think it was 1.5 close to. So after all this increase in cost for everything, I believe that it will be about 2 million cost.
And the city's gonna pay that?
And then city will pay 5% of that.
5% of
So
that?
75,000 to 100,000 will be.
And MDOT pays the rest?
MDOT pays the rest. So it's a large amount of money MDOT will be paying. They are worried about the bridges.
Okay.
So they always help us to make sure that we take care of the bridge.
And did you say we have a grant for this 298,000? We do have a grant for this amount, the 298, or no?
We have, what did you say? We
The-
have the?
The 298,000 that's here.
Yeah.
Did you say that we received a grant to cover that?
No, this is out of the grant.
So we're
Grant will
gonna,
cover only the construction cost.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Grant will cover only the construction cost, 95% of the construction cost.
Okay, but the city has to pay this 298.
298, yeah. But city is getting about $2 million, $1.3 million.
Okay. Thank you.
These are safety issues also. We are worried about if anything happens, the superstructure is in bad condition. Sometimes it falls down, like the concrete or something falls down on the road, so safety issues too much. We are worried about lawsuits and other things that may come with those. So I am very worried that unless we do it very quickly, we may be in trouble.
Do you know if this was bid out through purchasing, or how was Wade Trim identified?
Okay, well, the city hires 3 consultants as a pre-qualified. Wade Trim and Rowe are in the city. They are located in the city, and we have a 3rd consultant. They are also working in the city. 2 of them can do bridges, 1 cannot. So I asked for quotation from both of them, and I selected the better one. That's it.
Okay.
And of course, my other city administration, we always work with them to selection.
Okay. And when did this project start? When did you all start working on this with Wade
As soon
Trim?
as we started working on this during the process of application for the grant. When you apply for the grant, the designers already designed partly. Then, once the grant is approved, we get involved immediately.
So how long ago did we get grant approval?
The grant was October last year.
Last year?
Yeah. So we were
Okay.
working on that. This was supposed to come to the council in February. Somehow or other, we are a little bit late in that.
Okay. Thank you. I yield.
All right, thank you. Is there anyone else who would like the floor in the first round of discussion? Okay, seeing as how there is no one else who would like the floor in the first round of discussion, I'm gonna go ahead and just take my time. So this is a 3-year project. In the first year, in 2020, well, 2025, we've already kind of started, but in 2026, we're gonna start the design if this is approved tonight. They have to pull the permits and take a look at all of that, but then after they've pulled the permits, and we will have the design after 1 year, and then from there, we are going to, and of course, this is all under the city. You guys, both our engineer and assistant engineer will be reviewing every step of the way, okaying the project. The only way that we will know the cost, the total cost, the 5% of what we have to pay, is if we actually get through the design portion of this, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I just want to make sure I'm following you correctly. All right, and then this is something that, because it's a bridge, MDOT pays the bulk of all the bridges. The city just puts in the 5% on this one, which again, we won't know what that 5% entails until after we go through the design phase.
It will be 75,000 to 100,000 in that range.
Right, okay.
So we can estimate that.
Right, and so we already have, 7 other bridges which are in dire condition, and I know our next resolution is for the Grand Traverse Street Bridge, which absolutely needs to be replaced because that is a main through for the to get to Hurley Hospital.
Yeah.
So that absolutely needs to be replaced. I will go take a look at this bridge for sure, but I do know about a couple other bridges that we have that are in dire need of replacement. So thank you both. I have actually met you both before today, had a couple of conversations with you. So it's good to see you all come to council so that everyone else has an opportunity. Is there anyone else I'm going to give my time. Is there anyone else in the second round of discussion? Councilman in the 8th Ward, you have the floor.
So if what other bills are going to be coming our way besides this and the 5% or $100,000 that we have to pay? What other, do we have to hire out a construction manager to manage the contractor?
No, we'll be managing, the consultants will do many of the works, but we will be always overseeing, monitoring, and watch the city's interest for the projects.
So who is this? So will Wade Trim be monitoring the contractors to make sure that they're building to MDOT spec?
Yeah, they will be, when they design, they will process it, like they will ask for the contractor's bid, RFP. So once the contractors bid, they will go through that and we'll go through that. Then there will be a selection process. City has a selection process.
Yeah.
Then there will be an award process. Once it is done, then the consultants will have their people on site, and we will be always on site looking at what is going on.
We as in
Both of us.
so we won't. So Wade
You will be more on site. I'll be more on the papers.
So Wade Trim won't be on site. This isn't because this says construction services.
They will have a full team.
Let me clarify something. Consultant, which is well trained, will be in the project, but we will oversee both well trained and the vendors on site. Indirectly, well trained will be reporting to us.
So I only got a minute left. When we approve, if this gets approved, the only other funding that you will be requesting from City Council is the 5%?
Yes.
Okay. And I apologize. I'm only catching about every third word. I mean, I think we need closed captioning for when you guys come up. No offense. It's hard. At least maybe it's the speakers or whatever, but it's hard to understand. I'm catching about every fourth word. So, but I do catch. The only thing is the 5% in this, and then we should be good.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
And let me make something clear again.
It's not funny.
Out of all these critical bridges that still remain, we have already applied for some grant on them also, but not going to be 2027, maybe 2028, 2029.
Is there anyone else in the second round of discussion?
Madam Chair,
Councilwoman in the 6th Ward.
Mr. Assistant City Engineer.
Olayinka,
Listen, I couldn't pronounce my own kids' names, okay? My daughter's name is Anamisi and my son's name is Osei. And
Okay.
so, can you please tell me, finish what you were saying. So 7 of those you have applied, because our bridges, some are bad, and that Grand Traverse one coming up is just,
okay,
should be closed down.
Let me try to explain. Out of these 7 critical structure that we have now, at least 2 of it, we've applied for grant this year on it. Going back to the Grand Traffic you just talked about now, Grand Traffic is in a serious critical stage, which we also have already tried to reduce the load on it, of the vehicle that is passing through it.
Right.
And that is one of the reasons that make us not to be able to go ahead for grant. Because if we apply for grant Travis, it will come up by 2029. And the state of Grand Travis is in a critical state.
Right.
That make it between us and the director of transport that say, oh, let city take care of this now, because it's a place that control most part of the city.
so I have a question.
Yes.
So the state park, and we're redeveloping the riverfront. And that bridge is really a part where, yeah, see, the director
is stating, he's seeing where I'm going to. So this is in that part for MDOT, Grand Traverse? Because that bridge is literally right there where they're improving before you get to the canoe part and the docks and beautifying and redoing it. So is that a part of it, or is this one just a separate, just one of our critical bridges, or is it in a part of the state park improvement and the bridge is just so bad? Is it?
It's a separate project.
Just a bridge?
Separate project.
Yeah, but our state park is right there too, that's why I was asking.
Your time ticker.
Yeah. So, finish what you were saying. I want to give you have my time to speak, because you were explaining very well.
Okay. Going back to the Grand Traverse you just talked about, Grand Traverse connect a lot of things into the downtown, and that bridge is on a critical state now, which we need to do it urgently, and that is why we decide not to apply for grant. If we apply for grant, the grant, if they approve it, maybe 2029, and the place need urgent. Now, presently, we have to reduce the load to 5 tons of vehicle that will be passing through it. And anybody that passed through that
All right.
place, we find out that.
Thank you. Is
That's
there anybody
the time.
else who would like the floor in the second round of discussion? Councilwoman in the 5th Ward.
You can continue. Continue.
There's nobody that will pass through the Grand Traverse Bridge, even if you have a Jeep, you will feel the impact of how bad it is. So, and that is one of the reasons that we have to critically look into it. What can we do? We need to take attention to that place, because it connects to the Oli Hospital. A lot of vehicles pass through the place, connect to the downtown. So that's for the Grand Traverse. And also for the Western Bridge that we are talking before, that one also is but thank God that the MDOT have taken care of the construction of that one for us. We just need to take care of the design and monitor the something so that that one will be delivered by 2027. And also presently we have to reduce the load of that Western to 5 tons also. The load has been reduced and a caution has been put in there for any vehicle that is passing through this bridge.
Well, thank you guys for all that you're doing as far as seeking grants and everything. But because I'm gonna tell you, as far as that Grand Traverse Bridge, I have been asking about that bridge probably since 2017 when I got elected, okay? Grand Traverse is in terrible condition. I'm scared to drive across it, that bridge. In fact, the last couple of times I've just been going around just because. It really needs to be shut down right now. But thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Alrighty, is there anyone else who would like the floor in the second round of discussion? Seeing as how there's no one else, I will go ahead and take my time. I do want to say, because we're going to talk about the Grand Traverse Bridge next, right? And so I completely understand why applying for grants for the Grand Traverse Bridge, which we're going to discuss next, it doesn't make sense because 2029 is too far out. I do also, and I'm sure some of these will be repeated, so I'm not going to belabor this. This is the roll call vote for Resolution 250268-T to send to council, and this is the contract for professional service agreement for Wade Trim Western Road Bridge Project, Design, Engineering, and Construction Services. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Ms. Burns?
Yes.
Ms. Mashat?
Yes.
Mr. Pfeiffer? Yes. Mr. Jarrett?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Priestley is absent. Ms. Winfrey Carter?
Yes.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no. Resolution 250268-T, which is a contract for professional service agreement, Wade Trim Western Road Bridge Project, Design, Engineering, and Construction Services, has been moved to council. Moving on to Resolution 250269-T, which you all can just stand there. This is the contract for Road Professional Services Company, Grand Traverse Street Bridge Replacement Project, Design and Construction Engineering Services. What is the pleasure of the body? Councilwoman in the Fifth Ward.
I would like to make a motion that we move 250269 to council.
There's been a motion on the floor to move resolution 250269-T to council. Is there support? Moved and properly supported by the councilwoman in the Sixth Ward. Is there discussion? Councilman Jarrett, would you like to kick us off? You separated this. Oh, you did. That's right, 8. I'm sorry, wrong person. Sorry, Councilman Jarrett. Councilman Pfeiffer, would you like to?
Actually, my question is going to be to Paul.
All right, Paul, can you please join us at the lectern, please?
So, Paul, I'm actually going to reference the previous agenda item. You actually give me a breakdown of the account that these monies are coming out of. The 202-449-201, 801. You're saying that 1.25 is what's budgeted? And then you're saying that the previous, the previous resolution we just passed, the Western Road Bridge, was incorporated in that budget. You have $150,000 for mowing, $400,000 for crack sealing, $700,000 for mill and pave projects, and $4,500 for a DPW search. But this Grand Traverse Road comes out of that same account. So where was this one budgeted at?
I'm really not familiar with this. I was not expecting to be called up on this.
Your name is on this, sir. You signed it as approved to finance, so I'm trying to, like, what do you mean you're not aware of it?
Can I see what we're talking about?
Can you pause my time?
Yes, go ahead.
Madam Chair.
Does somebody?
Madam,
Yes.
Did you ask to pause this time?
Yeah, it was supposed to be paused.
Okay.
So put it back to 246.
You're saying that in this line item, we have 1.25, but that's not enough. Everything that was budgeted. But this number here is another. It's on the same account.
All right, now that you've seen it, you gotta go back to the lectern. We gotta start his time. I said we gotta start his time back up.
You understand my question?
All righty, go ahead and restart his time.
I still don't have a good answer for that, no.
What's that?
I don't have a good answer for that.
So are we taking money from a different account? Like, I'm trying to figure out how this was, it's saying it's a budget expenditure, but you laid out everything that was budgeted in that account, and this dollar's not there, so what would you like us to do? I don't,
I am engineer, I don't get into finances.
No, I'm
But-
asking Mr.
but-
Borlo.
But this one I could probably answer because we had a discussion with Rod, who is not here today.
With
He
who?
could have answered it. Rod McGaha, the
Rod
director,
McGaha?
yeah, the director of Transportation
Yeah.
Department. So when we had discussions with him, he told us that every year they have a certain amount of money they keep in the maintenance and improvement of the structures.
So potentially we have a wrong account number, we need to change account numbers?
I don't know. See, I'm just saying that the department may have money, what he said that he may have enough money to do the project. It will not come from the, do I make sense? Yes. Okay, so it will not come from any of the, this is old money that's staying in the department. They did not spend in the maintenance. So I think that is what I understand.
Okay.
It may not be right, but that's what because to answer your question, that's the only thing
So
we can
this is more than a 5% project, right? We gotta cover the entire expense?
entire expense. And that will
What
be
is-
about
What
yeah.
is the estimation on that?
About 350.
No, for the
3.5 million, the total.
3.5 million
Yeah, yeah.
on top of this,
No, yeah, that will be the total probably,
including this 300 and some?
including.
So
yeah.
the bridge construction cost is gonna be 3 million?
About 3.3.
So then if that's 3.3, then we're talking about 3.7.
3.7, yeah.
And where's that money coming from?
He said that he has it in his department account.
Mr. Borlo, do we have any, because that would be local streets account, right?
What's the,
Streets and bridges.
Yeah, no, but that's,
what's the account number?
I don't know, I'm asking.
All right, is there anybody else in the first round of discussion?
Yes.
Councilwoman in the fifth ward.
And I don't know if any of my colleagues want to speak before I make this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a motion that we pass this to Special Affairs, an amended motion to pass this resolution to Special Affairs so that we can get the information that we need to get as far as the account number and everything.
Let me just tip in something on this. One thing I want us to consider is the importance of this bridge. The importance of this bridge and how
We
critical it
understand.
is.
That's why I'm making the motion.
Yeah, that's why
to
she's sending
send
it to
this
Special Affairs
to
rather
Special
than
Affairs
killing it.
so that
Yeah.
we can get the account number right.
Yeah, and also to make sure that Rod or someone from his department is here to explain that they do have the funding, so.
Right.
Yeah. Thursday, next Thursday. So he can come here Monday. Go ahead. There's a
So-
motion on the floor, an amended motion on the floor to send this resolution to Special Affairs. Is there support? Supported by the councilman in the 8th Ward. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Ms. Mashat?
Yes.
Mr. Pfeiffer?
Yes.
Mr. Jarrett?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Winfrey Carter?
Yes.
Ms. Burns?
Yes.
Vote is 6 yes, 0 no.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no. Resolution 250269-T, which is the contract for road professional services for the Grand Traverse Street Bridge Replacement Project, Design and Construction Engineering Service, has been sent to Special Affairs. Moving on to add-on, thank you all. Thank you. Moving on to add-on number 1, which is a resolution to reallocate $100,000 of ARPA funding to Franklin Avenue Mission, East Side Compassionate Mission Center, St. Mark Missionary Baptist Church, Community Outreach and Christian Love Faith Center for food access and food systems support. What is the pleasure of the body? There has been a motion by the councilman in the 8th Ward to send this to council. Is there support?
Support.
Moved and properly supported by the councilwoman in the 6th Ward. Is there discussion?
Madam Chair,
Councilman in the 8th Ward.
I'm going to make an amendment to a .1 on this.
Okay,
Oh, never mind. I take that back. It does say 25,000. I didn't see that.
okay.
So, I yield.
All right, is anybody else? I can't do it till y'all talk.
So it has to be.
So, anybody else in the first round of discussion? Seeing as how there's nobody else, okay.
So, yes.
I'm gonna amend it to a point one.
Yeah, it's an add-on, so we're gonna amend it to, you were doing it to a point one,
Yeah, I didn't see the 25,000 to divide.
and then she's taken off.
I gotta get the floor first.
We gotta take off also for, two of them, because they don't need funding now, and then it has to go to,
I'll fix
yeah.
it, yeah.
so hold on. So Dennis, through you, Dennis, you wanted, through you, Chair, to, Dennis, you wanted to do,
He didn't see the 25,000.
so you were just, hold on, Kenneth, let me have him answer, because that wasn't my entire question. So you were amending it to 25,000 for all of them, you didn't want to do the,
No, I didn't see the breakdown.
okay.
Like 100,000, I didn't see where it
All
said
individually, that'll be
individually
stretched
they get
over
25
four.
each. I seen that at the last second, so.
Okay. All right, so if she's going to amend it, so I yield the floor.
All right, thank you. Is there anybody else in the first round of discussion? Okay, seeing as how there's no one else in the first round of discussion, Madam Clerk, we need to walk through how we do this. First of all, this resolution is just add-on number one. We need to give it a reso number.
No, we will do that after the
We'll
meeting.
do that after. So, but I still need to make it a point one regardless.
So it's add on point one.
Okay, so I'm gonna do, I am making a motion to do add-on point one, and I am going to, amend this so that we remove Franklin Avenue. So first of all, the council recommends allocating 50,000. So we're gonna remove that 100,000 and turn that to 50. And then we are going to remove Franklin Avenue mission in both Eastside Compassionate Mission Center. I believe Councilwoman Priestley has assisted them already. And then we're going to do St. Mark Missionary Baptist Church, but it's going to go to the food bank for St. Mark Missionary Baptist Church. That way St. Mark has an opportunity because they get their funds, they get their food from the food bank. And I believe Councilwoman Burns has already explained like the utilization of like trucks and all of that. And so they'll be able to do a spin down with the food bank. As they need to. They'll be able to shop and do everything they need to do with the food bank, order the trucks, and they'll have that account at the food bank. So that 25,000 for St. Mark's is gonna go to the food bank. Yes, sir.
So we're allocating it to
The food bank,
the food bank.
yes. But it'll be St. Mark has an account there already. So it's gonna go directly into their account there.
Can we do that?
Yes, we can. Yeah, they already have an account.
It'll go to,
I know, but don't we,
No, food bank has already agreed, it can happen.
okay, if the
Yep.
food bank's agreed.
Food bank has already agreed. And then we are going to, Christian Love Faith Center does not have an account with the food bank. And so that's the only reason they're going to get theirs directly, but I don't want to get into their situation, I don't know what to do.
then we need to probably send theirs back to committee till you figure it out then.
We will send Christian Love Faith Center, we can just send theirs to Special Affairs. I gotta figure out how to do that, yeah.
Just change this to 25, we'll do St. Mark, and then.
Yeah.
Well, no, we can just send the whole thing to Special Affairs and then pass it Monday.
You gonna have
Okay. Okay, so, yeah, and so then Christian Love Faith Center in the amount of 25,000. So it's gonna say, whereas City Council recommends reallocating 50,000 in ARPA funding previously obligated for revenue replacement to provide funding to the food bank Food Bank of Eastern Michigan on behalf of St. Mark Missionary Baptist Church. And then church's community outreach, on behalf of their church's community outreach, and to Christian Love Faith Center in the amount of 25,000. And that is the point one. I just need support.
support.
It's been moved and properly supported by the councilwoman in the 6th Ward. I believe we vote on the point one now. Oh, we already discussed it out loud just now. You want to discuss it again? Roll call, Madam Clerk.
So this is the vote on the amendment. Mr. Pfeiffer,
Okay. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
the vote on the amendment, Mr. Pfeiffer,
Yes.
Mr. Jarrett,
Yes.
Ms. Johnson,
Yes.
Ms. Winfrey Carter,
Yes.
Ms. Burns,
Yes.
Ms. Mashat.
Yes.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no, so that has been turned into a .1. I believe now we will have discussion on that .1. Is there discussion in the first round?
Madam Chair,
Yes.
I'm going to make a motion to send the .1 to council.
There's a motion to send the .1 to council. Is there support?
Support.
There's been a motion by the councilman in the 8th ward and supported by the councilwoman in the 6th ward. Is there discussion in the first round of discussion?
Madam Chair.
Councilman in the 8th ward.
Through you to anyone that can answer, my colleagues, I'm not familiar with Christian Love Faith Center.
Councilwoman Burns, probably.
Where is that at, and who, they have a food bank? What?
No. You want me to do it or you want to do it?
So they are on Flushing Road, and they do food also. They're like Flushing and almost like El Dorado Drive. And that has been the pastor that has come numerous times.
So they don't do drive-up food. They take, or they provide baskets of food to residents? Is that what?
They
I'm
do
trying to
both.
recall. There's been so many.
I know. They do both. They deliver, and then they also have where you can come to the church for food giveaway.
Okay. Does,
St. Mark?
no, do they need a fiduciary?
Mm-mm.
I think they do need a fiduciary.
We're going to
Because they
send it to
don't-
special affairs anyway to figure it
Yeah.
out.
I mean, because I don't think we've allocated money to them before, and if they've not had a grant before, I think we would typically normally make them go through a fiduciary, right?
That is correct. They will need a, and I don't think that they have a
I don't recall us
and they
doing
don't
that.
have a, yeah, and they don't have a,
Yeah, we do 501s all the time that have fiduciaries.
if they haven't did business with city either. I don't think they've ever received any funds. Yeah, I think theirs needs,
They did receive funds, because remember, they were a cooling center there.
I didn't know about their funds.
So,
So we can send it to special affairs and have those,
you want me to make that motion, or you guys want to talk?
you can do it.
Okay.
I don't have the,
I'm gonna make a motion to
you
send,
know what?
I'm gonna make a motion to send this to special
I don't know,
affairs.
he needs to stop all
and I
that
so
old
move.
mess.
What's
You
going on?
know who I'm
Point.
talking about?
Okay, there's a motion on the floor to send this to special affairs. Is there support?
Cause he don't know.
I'll support it. Okay, I'll take that back. Councilwoman in the 5th ward has supported sending this to special affairs. Roll call vote, Madam Clerk.
Mr. Jarrett,
Yes.
See, he don't know what he's talking about.
Ms. Johnson,
Yes.
Ms. Winfrey Carter,
Yes.
Ms. Burns,
Yes.
Ms. Mashat,
Yes.
Mr. Pfeiffer.
Yes.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no. This has been sent to special affairs.
Motion to
He
adjourn.
don't know what,
There's a motion to adjourn by the councilman in the 8th ward. Is there
he don't know what
support?
he's talking about.
Supported by the councilman in the 9th ward. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
He don't understand.
Ms. Johnson,
Yes.
They need a fiduciary.
Ms. Winfrey Carter,
Yes.
Ms. Burns,
Yes.
Ms. Mashat,
On you. Yes.
Mr. Pfeiffer,
Yes.
Mr. Jarrett.
Yes.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no. The time is now 7:29 p.m. on Wednesday, August 20th. The Finance Committee meeting is adjourned.
Okay, this is a reminder to the public. If you have already filled out a speaker slip, you do not have to fill out another one for the next meeting. But now is the time to fill out a speaker slip if you haven't already done so.
gonna tell me eat the cake anime. I'm not doing that, community benefits, that, correct.
So, the only thing we can do is,
Get right. I wanna do that one. That's got, what, 4 things on it? Yeah.
So we have the charitable act,
Oh, they need that.
but where are they?
They've already been here. They have been here twice.
Not Fields.
Fields has been here, haven't they? Before.
That was Vivian from Fields has never been here.
I thought they were.
What are they trying to do?
Exactly. We don't know because they keep not coming. And I don't know if they're just not being told. So if we move this to special affairs and give them an opportunity to come, and then if they don't come,
Not
it's
didn't
just
kill
gonna
it.
fail.
Yeah.
We move that to special affairs, and then this is the changing of the Vanderbrink Center. I'm fine with changing. And then this is the appointment to early board, which we've been just leaving.
That Hurley boy, I don't even want to deal with that. And I don't want y'all back in the back again.
I ain't have no idea what's going on.
And y'all know I'm not passing that until we deal with Phil.
I don't care. All of these
Okay, we can just leave that one on.
all of these were supposed to be pulled. I was told that day, because remember I was trying to get your little pay. So I was told that day in the back. Oh, all of them.
So yeah, let's just go through it. I want to get that one and go ahead and send that center so we can kind of move forward past that.
Okay, so Special Affairs Council sitting there.
You need a pen to write it
It's
down.
it's so cold in here. Me too, because it's too cold in here.
Yeah, you get one or the other in here. It will never just be a comfortable temperature.
Yeah, my shoulders start hurting again. I can't sit in here as cold as it is.
I'm proud of us being healthy.
I've been healthy the last couple of days. I have not had one Coke. And I miss my Coke, but I got my water with my lime in it. I have one of those squeezers that you take the lime and you poke the squeezer thing down and you turn it, and then the lime juice comes up into the squeezer. And so I just pour it in my water.
I thought I was gonna have time to run up to Vacation Bible School.
Oh, up at
Trinity.
what time did it start?
I think it's at 5:30. We're deep, so we can get started.
Why is she behind that line? Or is she? No, she not.
The time is now 7:35 p.m. on Wednesday, August 20th. I hereby call this legislative committee meeting to order. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Mr. Alamin is not in. Dr. Lewis is not in. Ms. Johnson?
You have to sit down, LaShawn. Present.
Ms. Priestley is not in. Ms. Winfrey Carter?
Present.
Ms. Burns?
Present.
Ms. Mashat?
Present.
Mr. Pfeiffer?
Present.
Mr. Jarrett?
Present.
You have 6 members present.
We have 6 members present. It's now time for the reading of the disorderly person city code subsection. Any person that persists in disrupting this meeting will be in violation of Flint City Code Section 31-10, disorderly conduct, assault and battery and disorderly persons, and will be subject to arrest for a misdemeanor. Any person who prevents the peaceful and orderly conduct of any meeting will be given 1 warning. If they persist in disrupting the meeting, that individual will be subject to arrest. Violators will be removed from the meetings. Are there any changes to the or additions to the agenda? Seeing as how there are no requests, it is now time for public comment. Members of the public who wish to address the city council or its committees must register before the meeting begins. A box will be placed at the entrance to the council chambers for collection of registration. No additional speakers or slips will be accepted after the meeting begins. Members of the public shall have no more than 3 minutes per speaker during public comment, with only one speaking opportunity per speaker. First public speaker, Madam Clerk.
First speaker is R.L. Mitchell.
Hello, people. Hello, I'm Mario Mitchell. I'm speaking on the situation. As you can see, the people in America now, you see, we are not all the way handicapped in Flint because we got a Michigan State blind school, but nobody here to interpret it to the people. But all we got to do is ask, and we'll get, and they'll come, like Davina said. And like the peoples over there on Dordt Highway, the water department, these foreign peoples, they got 2 directors, we had 1, and they act like they 3 years ahead of time. 27 and 28, they already got the funds for it already, but they don't know how to take care of Grand Traverse Bridge. Always a problem to the state park. But we Flintstones will still press forward to keep Flint activated, because these young people coming up now, grandkids, they just like Mr. Mott, students. They let the college popo make the Flint police look like they infidels. Like you see the popo come up here, we wanted the Chief Green to come up here, they act like they want to talk with Chief Green. All of them got different attitude, every last one of them. They got their own, hiring 40 people at one time, police department with the computers, and study arresting people at will, beating them up and throwing them in the jail across the street, over there with them country bunkers, kidnap people and all that stuff, and the people don't know what's going on until they let them out. Then they speak over here, and they get them lawsuits. So we got a whole lot of lawsuits, but the popo's still trying to talk stuff, but thank God for people like Miss Burns. She'll check them right up front. And you see the 3rd Ward got a seat in, somebody sitting in the 3rd Ward seat. She didn't speak up on how she got in that seat, because I was out there protesting and I ended up missing. But I'm found now, and I'm here to shake him down and take it to the bridge like Jane Brown. Take it to the bridge. And you peoples in New York, stay tuned at all the black mayors in America, because it's an attack on all the darkies in America, and if they can't get them out, they'll make them have high blood pressure, and they kick like a little bluegill in specs when they get mad, and they die before they go to the hospital, but they bring them back to life with them pills, blood pressure pills. And people act like they don't know that with all that junk. And Tarzan, he checked me the other day. He said, "Now look, stop." All right, Tarzan, I can't hardly talk to you. Hey, man, you.
Alrighty,
like,
thank you.
stay
Next
tuned,
public
America.
speaker, Madam Clerk.
I'm not sure if these people are still in
If you
the
just call
room,
the names,
so
we can just keep
Deborah
going.
Coleman.
I'm back again. My thoughts is all discombobulated right now because that dude is back there. And I don't really think he should be here. I don't think he should be at these meetings at all, period, point blank, but it ain't nothing that I could do about it. But I really came up here because I wanted to speak to LaShawn. It's been a lot of stuff going on about how you got in that seat. All that matters right now is that you're in the seat. And I just want to tell you, just, do right by the people. You know what I'm saying? Do what LaShawn want to do. Use your own mind. Don't side with other people. Just do what's right. I've seen how stern you are with your kids, so I know you know how to put your foot down. I know you're not going to let nobody run you over. So I just wanted to tell you, while you in that seat, just, you know, do what's right for the people, for the community. And I want to say thank you to Ms. Carter, Ms. Burns, Mr. Pfeiffer, and Mr. Jarrett. You guys are great people. Y'all trying to help as much as y'all can around here. And then today, it's kind of different in here today. It seems like y'all are laughing and talking and getting along. You don't know nothing going on. It's kind of cool up there today. You know? Even Casket Lipstick being nice, laughing around, smiling and talking to everybody. You know? But like I said, I'm going to keep coming. I got grandbabies that's growing up in Flint, and I'm not going to stop talking. And a person like him in the back, the officer in the back, I don't want my kids to grow up with him being on the force, because he can't be trusted, and he shouldn't be in here. He shouldn't even be able to allowed to come in here, like for real. But y'all can't even get the chief up in here like y'all want to get him up in here, so you know what I'm saying? And then even through the whole situation, I'm not going to say too much because y'all know about my situation. My situation is down the street, and it's getting ready to be taken care of. It's getting ready to be taken care of. But I haven't received a call from nobody as far as the police department. I put my complaint in. The detectives ain't never called me back to give me no complaint number or nothing like that. I don't need none of that now because my boys is on it. They gonna get it all. Know that. But I just want to say thank you to y'all, and I'm gonna keep coming. I'm gonna keep voicing my opinion. If anybody wanted, if it's people that don't even want to come up here and say anything and talk, I'm gonna come up here and say what they want me to say, and I'm gonna continue to come.
Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
Anthony L.U.
You said Anthony what?
L.U.
I think they're gone. Next public speaker.
Bethany Hazard.
She's gone. Next public speaker.
Zoe Lynch.
Gone. Next public speaker.
Kawana Mack.
Gone. Next public speaker.
Keelani Copany.
Gone. Next public speaker.
Mari Copany.
Gone. Next public speaker.
Tavion Coffey.
Gone. Next public speaker.
Gabrielle Murchison.
Oh, gone. Next public speaker.
David Peachy.
I'm sorry. Oh, gone. Next public speaker.
Gladys Williamson.
Yes, I was noticing how those engineers were up here and how they didn't have, but to start with, I don't know who hires people that you can't understand. And I don't care if they are engineers. And this ain't about them. This is about, they need to go to a class and learn how to speak proper English because listen, I didn't understand half of what they said. But anyway, City Councilman Michael from the Flushing, he wanted to know why is City Council always in the dark when it comes to actual numbers. The city manager is responsible for providing the council with full details on all projects well in advance. Council also must approve all of these projects before they begin with full details on costs and timelines. Why is that not done? Of the representatives are prepared with information concerning these projects. Again, the city manager works for council. And I just want to say, again, like I said before at the last meeting, I am so tired of these people coming up here from downstairs under my feet, and they are not prepared, and they don't prepare you for what you want to ask. You have to dig for questions, and half the time they don't have the paperwork for it. He had that chart with those little red lines. You should have already had that handed out by Davina. Every one of you should have had that chart. Every one of yous. And they come up here and they're not prepared, and they don't let you be prepared, And this is the people's money. You guys sit up there and you act like it's your money. This ain't your money. This is our money. And I am tired of people coming up here from down there and badee-badoo-badabbing us. They ought to have the paperwork and the answers to what we want to know, not but, or duh. I could care less. But when you come up here before the people in the people's chamber, you better have your poop in a group. And other than that, listen, Art Woodson was kicked out of here last week for saying ass. But this guy right over here, he got up there and said ass, and nobody took it.
Please
Shut
pause
up.
the time.
I'm on
Please
my
pause the
time.
time.
Shut up.
First of all,
Shut up.
You're done. I'm
You're
taking
on
the floor.
my time. No,
I'm
you're
taking
on my
the floor.
time. And as
That
long
is your
as he
first
gets to
warning.
say ass,
That is your second warning.
yeah,
Please
well,
leave
and
this
as long as he
meeting.
gets to say ass,
Please
he
leave
gets
this
kicked out for
meeting.
saying ass. I'm over
Please
you too,
leave this
mushette.
meeting.
I'll leave when I'm done with my time.
Your time is up.
No,
leave
my
the meeting.
time. I didn't hear the buzzer. And you know what? And when I see
Turn
that
the
you
mic
show
off.
two different partials, for one saying ass
Leave
and the other
the
one saying
meeting.
ass, shut up. And the other one saying ass, and he don't.
You
need
have
to
been
know.
asked to leave this meeting several times.
I'm gonna get my stuff and I'm leaving. So you can just stay far away from me. Thank you. I don't care about your Jeopardy hum.
That's not necessary. Thank you. Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
The next speaker is Tanya Jones.
This is where the training, this is where they need to train how to deal. This is not the streets. It's not, you don't treat people like that. You don't do that. Yeah, this letter, yeah, they didn't have that. Good evening, my name is Tanya Jones. I want to address that, the opium crisis. I feel like that's why I'm here, and I'm passionate about it, and I'm gonna keep coming back. And with the opium crisis, I want to explain. It can happen to anybody, family member, kids. LaShawn, it could be yours, because guess what? As a parent, my kids was great kids. And guess what? When my son going through what he's going through, in this journey we're going together, he's still great. Opium crisis, what I done learned, it's a disease. You sick. And you're supposed to love them unconditionally. So when I came down here to this council, I didn't come down here to be assaulted. I didn't. I come down here because basically in Flint, this is the last stop. So I come down here, when I'm coming down here like to get answers or whatever, I done learned so much in Flint. You know what I'm saying? I have learned so much. But for you to sit up here and run for your seat and you say you for the people, the way you move is not for the people. It's like you for Neely. Because I asked the question like, are you gonna be in that seat next year? I'm learning this. So if you for the people, why are you taking that seat now? That, you know, is it for Neely? Or is it for the people? Or is it for you? Because, you know, pass some money through or whatever, because it needs to be watched. I don't know none of this, but I'm learning. And I'm talking to you because you got kids. And your kids follow you. My son went to her church. Outstanding. He's still outstanding, but he's sick. So, like, I wonder, do Neely use people? John Cole, court date, 9/25 at 9 o'clock. That was one of the needy people. Now I look at it, you one of the needy people. I have a court date for. So he used people to get what he wants. And my thing is, she said you strong. I don't see you as strong. Because you came to me as a mother and a woman first. But then it turned around. So my thing is, if you do for the people, I'm addressing the issue because you came for me. I didn't come for you. I came here looking for help. And I'm still looking for help.
My son's still out there. But guess what? I'm not going to give up. And I'm talking to you because guess what? You knew, and you're supposed to be for the people. So if you in that seat, do what you do. If you done did wrong, guess what? God is real. He's real. That's why I want to say all the time, God is real. I stay here right now, not knowing where my son at. He part of the opium crisis. And I keep saying, I'm mama bear. God blessed me to have kids, and I'm so grateful. He gave me a purpose in life when my mother was doing what she was doing. And I left home at 14, ain't never been back. Not because I was fast, because my mother had her own issues. My father is he's chairman of a Black Lives Matter. But it tells a lot. I'm standing here by myself. Where Black Lives Matter at? Why am I here fighting for my son? Have a good night.
Thank you. Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
The next speaker is Lorraine Thompson.
She left. Next public speaker. No, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you. I'm sorry. She's here.
Hello, my name is Lorraine Thompson. I first want to speak to Ms. Johnson. I would just really want to say to you that no matter what the issues are that's going on, nothing matters on this board unless it's in black and white. If it's not on paper, it ain't real. Period. I wanted to say that. So please be vigilant on seeing paperwork. What else I want to know? You shouldn't have to ask for basic information before dealing with any issue. So when you have to deal with any basic information, send it back to whatever committee it needs to go back to. Don't even ask the questions, just send it back. That's what I'm asking. Patterns, I want to discuss patterns. That's how most people get caught up, is in their patterns. Time tells it all. So, I'm stating that, I'm accusing the city of Flint of having horrible customer service, horrible. I'm accusing the administration, the council as a whole body. I'm accusing ethics and accountability, the news, Channel 12, Channel 25, Channel 66. I'm accusing I did say ethics and accountability, the clerk, with that whole debacle with the voters board or whatever you call that. The voting agencies, I'm accusing them all of nonfeasance, misfeasance, and malfeasance. I really wanted that on the record. I really want to know about this box. I walked in, there wasn't a quorum. You were Ms. Burns was still walking in. So I guess my question is to Davina, when is a quorum set? Is it when the council is in the building or in their seats? Because if the case is, and I'm pretty sure it is, that they should be in their seat to activate their particular councils, then I was not allowed to fill out a slip. This hyper-vigilance to pick up this box is outrageous. The hyper-vigilance to shut the people up, and you're wonderful at it, I just don't even understand why you don't want to hear from the people as much as possible to be able to understand what they want and put that into place for them. You're not here for yourself. You're here for us to do what we need you to do. But you all are doing what you want to do. Yeah,
Thank you.
There you go, I know.
Next public speaker,
You're so
Madam
good at
Clerk.
that.
The next speaker is Tara Lisa McBride.
Good day to you all. I'm here today, I just want to read something, and I would like to just share my thoughts. I write poetry, and this is called The Cost. To God be the glory. He is the conductor and the author of our story. When words are collectively put together, your brain can remember them forever. It can be music or a verse. There are plenty of messages and images you can read and see. We need to break this secular curse. I need thee, O precious Lord. I need thee. Every moment in this life, we need you to guide us toward the light, to bring our children upright. I understand that there will be darkness casting from the likes of man. I need thee, O Lord, to help me understand. So much has been lost with blood that has been shed all across and tossed throughout this land. We see families losing their children by weapons made by the hands of man. I need thee, O precious Lord. I need thee. Help me change my ways and continue to promote better days. With other soldiers on your battlefield, life without Christ is life on the edge, something I dread because we need to rebuke the devil and get him out of our head. Matthew 16:26, for what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Mark 8:36, your possessions are meaningless if they come at the expense of losing spiritual well-being. This has been happening more and more in Flint as I have been seeing. Give our Lord a try. Stop allowing unfortunate circumstances pass you by. Each one, reach one. Let's pull and unite against violence and make our city comfortable to sleep at night. We need healing, not people wanting to be seen as the boss, because the cost we have to pay will not be in currency, but in strife. These are the conflicts that can ultimately take or change someone's life. The cost to live free and just starts with faith and free will from all of us. Do your part. Now is a great time to start. The cost is less than a penny. It is through prayer we can reach many. Pray every day and pray every night to earn and learn the value of loss of life so that our youth does not have to continue to pay the cost and the price. Thank you.
Thank you. Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
The final speaker for this meeting is Arthur Woodson.
Good evening. Let me start off by saying, Councilwoman Burns and Councilman Pfeiffer, I apologize. I didn't know what was going on, and I hate doing it because I knew you was going to gloat on it. Yeah, I was wrong. I was over there saying things in my phone, calling y'all all types of names. I'll tell y'all at the end, with about 14 seconds left, what I called y'all. No, I'm just joking. But no, I apologize because there's things that was going on that we didn't know about on this end, and that's some of the things that happened. We don't know the whole story, or we don't know everything that's going on, and we jump to conclusions and form our opinions, and I was wrong. Sorry, I apologize. Councilwoman Johnson, let me say this, congratulations to you. And just like with Leon and Quincy Murphy, when they came on, it was one thing that I told them. I said, don't let the power go to your head. Don't change who you say you are once you get on council. Have thick skin because you will be talked about, because there will be some decisions that, votes that people don't like. It'll be some votes that they do like. Stay as an independent vote in the political world. By you standing with Neely, people feel that he owns you now, because that's how politics work. If he gets you in the office, you owe him. So that is political, not personal. Make sure you know how to separate the two. That's it. Everything that is said is political. From me, is political, not personal. Just like I'm still able to speak to your son like it's no problem, because I didn't hold anything against you personal. It's political. Candace, yeah, you put me out last week for saying a word, and then somebody got up and tested what you did. and they said other words that was even worse than what I said. I feel that you are an incomplete. You know what? Let me stop. Because if I disrespect you, others going to disrespect you too. But you love to disrespect people. You know, I thought you was a better person than that. And then that's when it started getting personal because you take it personal. And when you do it like that, that's when I started taking it personal. It should not be a problem when other people can say ass, other people can say fuck.
Please pause the
other
time.
people can say shit.
Please pause the
Other people can
time.
say all kinds of
Mr.
things.
Woodson, I'm gonna give you a chance because I know you weren't here for what what she was talking about. I wasn't cheering when the people were allowed to cuss. Judy was.
No, today.
No, that was Judy. That wasn't me. I wasn't cheering. Judy was.
Last week you were.
No. What I'm saying is when the person cussed today, because that's what they're referring to, Judy was cheering and didn't put them out. I wasn't cheering. I don't discriminate. They would have been put out.
Last week,
So I'm gonna go ahead and let you go.
Last week, Stanley Wood said fuck, and you didn't do anything. He came up after I did. And he said that, and he tested. I will give you the video.
Okay, give me the video.
I will give you the video.
Perfect. Can we start this time? Go ahead.
So my thing is, I really don't care because I done been put out so many times that it's normal, you know, and I have to leave anyway. And I really appreciate you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I
Have a
believe
nice
she
night.
said that he was the last public speaker. All right. Is there anyone who would like to speak during council response? Council members may respond once to all public speakers. Only after all public speakers have spoken, an individual council member's response shall be limited to 2 minutes.
Madam Chair.
Councilwoman in the 6th Ward.
I do want to speak to the ballot box because it is an issue for many. And it depends on who's chairing the meeting, to where it's their decision and choice to give a courtesy or to not give a courtesy. Rule 5.2 states the regular meetings of City Council are at 5:30 on the second and fourth Monday of every week, and regular meetings of the Governmental Finance Options or Legislative Committees shall be at 5 p.m. preceding. Rule 5.5, without a quorum, the City Council may not take no action except to convene or adjourn, so to gavel in, and then they go at ease. That is not what I would do, but that is the choice. They are the chairs. And I get the people when they say the courtesy. Rule 29.3, these are all in the City Council rules. You can Google them. Members of the public who wish to address the City Council or its committees must register before the meeting begins. A box will be placed at the entrance of the City Council chambers for collection of registration. No additional speakers or slips will be accepted after the meeting begins. It's a courtesy. At this point, we know the public's not going to be given a courtesy. They're very adamant with picking up that box. I personally think it's rude, but that's their chairing the meetings. Meetings don't start. We don't even have a quorum. And it's unfair. So in essence, they're stating and sending the strong message that if you want to speak, be here before the actual time of the meeting or before they gavel in. And that is the only way to, prevent that. If you need someone, ask someone to put your name in the box. Call me if I can help you, because sometimes we all run a little late. I run late. And so that is the thing. I'm not in agreement with the picking up of the box, but it's the chair's decision to give a courtesy or to not give one. So.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who wishes to speak during council response? Councilwoman in the 5th Ward.
Thank you. In my opinion, it's a way to disenfranchise the public because we've never, I didn't vote on these rules.
Me either.
Because a lot of these rules, I feel like it violates the people's constitutional rights. I did not put my name on those rules. So much has changed. Council has never been like this. It's too much going on here. But like you said, it's a way to stop the people from speaking. We've never picked up that box before council meeting has started before we even get a quorum. It's ridiculous. It's unnecessary. So a lot of those rules that we have, they violate the constitutional rights of our residents. But I want the residents to continue to come because this chamber belongs to you. The chamber is for the residents. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. Anybody else who wishes to speak during council response? Seeing as how there is nobody else who wishes to speak during council response, I'll entertain a motion for the consent agenda. Complete separation. Moving on to ordinance 250148-T. It is, according to the clerk, conversation with the clerk, there is some wording issues with this ordinance. This actually shouldn't have even been on the agenda for tonight. This should have been pulled. And so we've been asked to postpone this indefinitely with this particular wording because the wording needed to be fixed. Is that correct, Madam Chair? Excuse me, Madam Clerk?
That's correct.
Okay, thank you.
So moved.
The councilman in the 8th Ward has moved to postpone this ordinance with this wording indefinitely. Is there support? Supported by the councilwoman in the 6th Ward. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Mr. Alamin is not in. Dr. Lewis is not in. Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Priestley is not in. Ms. Winfrey Carter?
Yes.
Ms. Burns?
Yes.
Ms. Mashat?
Yes.
Mr. Pfeiffer?
Yes.
Mr. Jarrett?
Yes.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no.
Vote is 6 yes, 0 no. That ordinance 250148-T has been postponed indefinitely. What is the pleasure of the body? There's a motion to adjourn by the councilman in the 8th Ward. Is there support? Supported by the councilwoman in the 7th Ward. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Dr. Lewis is not in. Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Priestley is not in. Ms. Winfrey Carter?
Yes.
Ms. Burns?
No.
Ms. Mashat?
Yes.
Mr. Pfeiffer?
Yes.
Mr. Jarrett?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Are you
Yes.
changing your vote?
No, yes.
Because this is, I told you.
Yeah,
which meeting
I'm
this
looking
was.
at a whole nother agenda.
She's changing her vote.
Yes, excuse me, Madam Chair, I'd like to change my vote. Yeah, I'm doing,
Okay.
I was,
Committee.
that one I was.
Oh, no.
Mr. Alamin is not in. Ms. Burns has changed her vote. So the vote is 6 yes, 0 no.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no. The time is now 8:09 p.m. on Wednesday, August 20th. This legislative committee meeting is adjourned.
I was in the wrong meeting.
Okay, the final meeting is coming up. And again, if I have your speaker slip, you do not have to fill out another one. This is the time to fill out speaker slip for the last meeting of the night.
Madam Clerk, we're going to go ahead and start the next meeting because it's the same, nobody new has come in the door. So the time is now 8:10 p.m. on Wednesday, August 20th. I hereby call this Governmental Operations Committee to order. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Mr. Alamin is not in. Dr. Lewis is not in. Ms. Johnson?
Yes. Present.
Ms. Priestley is not in. Ms. Winfrey Carter?
Present.
Ms. Burns?
Present.
Ms. Mashat?
Present.
Mr. Pfeiffer?
Present.
Mr. Jarrett?
Present.
You have 6 members present.
We have 6 members present. It's now time for the reading of the disorderly person city code subsection. Any person that persists in disrupting this meeting will be in violation of Flint City Code Section 31-10, disorderly conduct, assault and battery in disorderly persons, and will be subject to arrest for a misdemeanor. Any person who prevents the peaceful and orderly conduct of any meeting will be given 1 warning. If they persist in disrupting the meeting, that individual will be subject to arrest. Violators will be removed from the meeting. Are there any requests for agenda changes and/or additions? Seeing as how there are none, it is now time for public comment. Members of the public who wish to address the city council or its committees must register before the meeting begins. A box will be placed at the entrance to the council chambers for collection of registrations. No additional speakers or slips will be accepted after the meeting begins. Members of the public shall have no more than 3 minutes per speaker during public comment, with only one speaking opportunity per speaker. First public speaker, Madam Clerk.
First speaker is R.L. Mitchell.
Hello, Mario Mitchell. To the public and to the whole world, I'm gonna address this opioid situation. Like this week, one of our members was walking on the green, like Tiger Woods, invading the other man's territory game, and Becky got mad and blew up her home, didn't want no part of it. The name was James Moore. He got too close to the opioid where they had that stuff and nobody will know about it. So they said, in other words, in dummy terms, stay off our grass, darky. And it blowed him up over there and everybody act like it business as usual. Like them people's on St. John's. A darky and a whitey in charge of the whole opiate situation and all that money, and nobody even checking them. The whitey got all the money in his pocket, and the darky got just an okie dokie going along with the shots. And Jane Moore is not like that. But Becky beat the sense back in Tiger Woods and let him know what is racial all about. And he been straight ever since. Even the chip up the whole block. Hit a hole in one, his first shot after his daddy, the son of a gun. Who ever thought of such a thing as a darky? And got a green jacket already for messing up the white man game, and they're not gonna be the same anymore. Just like the one over there by truck assembly. They're over there with cars now. Darky get on the green, but they don't want them over the green, but they don't know how to tell them to stay off the green, but they have to figure out a way to blow them up, blow a gas tank up. And Mr. Moore, he'll talk for himself in 5 days. Right now, he crisp like the vampire. They putting all that, rubbing all that oil on him to get him back to normal with his, and another thing, and the DDA downtown Flint, just like that girl up there, the doctor's gonna barbecue in the parking lot, and they can't stand that. They went to the got the mace, they got the bear spray, and sprayed everybody and all that, and the popo study act like nothing ain't going on with the darkies. Just like up Stewart Street, talking about, I'll be back. And they came back and sprayed everybody up, running over people trying to get away, killing people, and the beat goes on, and still walking in the neighborhood. Right now, they got the club right on Moore Street, took the video cameras, all the $1 million cameras, and people killing people in Flint, and one of them was arrest them, killing people, shooting people at will, like that dude coming, he got shot in the mouth last night, and nobody paid, he don't even know, I ain't no telling him how this thing works. He supposed to have to.
Thank you.
You just.
I appreciate that. Next public
Thank
speaker.
you, America.
Next speaker is Deborah Coleman.
Next public speaker.
Next speaker is Tanya Jones.
I think she left. I don't see her.
Lorraine Thompson.
Hi, I'm Lorraine Thompson. What else I want to talk about? I'll be writing so many notes over there. I want to talk about, the police, of course. They're not taking us serious. That's too bad, ain't it? Oh, well, okay, let's go. I remember once, and I want to talk about the control issues that I see here in council. And I remember Second Ward Council when she was in the Ethics and Accountability Board meeting, and I don't know if anybody picked up on this, but she said that this should be ran like a courtroom, and not. And when she said that, it hit my spirit so bad. And I do want to compliment you all on the vibe tonight. It's a great vibe tonight. It's more professional and not so. I keep using the word stifling, but I can't even use another. But anyway, time, of course. I want this on the record too, and please ask, do you all remember that you have subpoena power? This begging this man to come up here is crazy. Anyway, okay, so when he does come, can you have him on record, please speak to when the police are allowed to approach us, period. If there's not a crime going on, I can't see any reason why they should be approaching us other than saying hello. I don't understand. I asked you all last time, what are they trying to get us to do? Because how long do they think people are going to be treated so viciously? And how long do they think that's going to be? Instead of, it's like having a beehive. You can go up there gently and get it taken down, or you can stick it with a stick, and then, but it's all your fault, whatever comes out of that. I want that question asked, and do we have a right to know the names, the badge numbers, and should they always have a camera on? Before we cooperate with anything that they're asking us to do, I feel that we should know, and I'm pretty sure it's our right to know, exactly why they're accosting us in the first place. I think that pretty much covers what I want to say. I got so much junk on this thing right here. Please, if it's not in black and white, I want to keep saying that. If it's not in black and white, it don't exist up here. Everything else is just people's opinions and how they're interpreting things. And the law department, bye-bye. Wow. All right.
Thank you. Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
Tara Lisa McBride.
I think she left.
The last speaker is Arthur Woodson.
He left. It is now time for a council response. Council members may respond once to all public speakers, only after all speakers have spoken. An individual council member's response shall be limited to 2 minutes. Is there anyone who wishes to speak during council response? Seeing as how there's no one who wishes to speak during council response, we'll move on to the consent agenda. What is the pleasure of the body? Complete separation. Councilman Pfeiffer made a motion for complete separation. Moving on to Resolution 250118-T, Charitable Gaming License under Uncle Phil's Adventure and Philanthropy. What is the pleasure of the body?
Motion to postpone indefinitely.
I don't think he got the memo. There's a motion on the floor to postpone indefinitely. Is there support? Moved and properly supported by the councilwoman in the 5th Ward. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Mr. Al-Alamin is not in. Dr. Lewis is not in. Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Priestley is not in. Ms. Winfrey Carter?
Yes.
Ms. Burns?
Yes.
Ms. Mashat?
Yes.
Mr. Pfeiffer?
Yes.
Mr. Jarrett?
Yes.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no. Resolution 250118-T, Charitable Gaming License for Uncle Phil's Adventure and Philanthropy has been postponed indefinitely. Moving on to Resolution 250264-T, which is the request for renaming of the Hasselbrink Senior Center, the Eric B. Mays Community Service Center. What is the pleasure of the body?
Madam Chair,
Councilwoman in the 6th Ward.
I'd like to send 250264 to council.
There's been a motion to send this resolution to council. Is there support?
Madam Chair.
Councilwoman in the 5th Ward. Moved and properly supported by the councilwoman in the 5th Ward. Is there a discussion?
Madam Chair.
Councilwoman in the 6th Ward.
I hope my council members will all support this. Hasselbrink, the Doors, the late Councilman Mays of the 1st Ward made sure he kept this open. He came up with turning it into a nonprofit to save it from being sold off. He worked so hard and loved the Hasselbrink Center when it was on Home Street. It was, for me, not just enough to have it named Mays Center, but to have it named in his full government name, the Eric B. Mays Senior Center. It should adorn his name for how much he loved the seniors, the hustling there, the cornhole. I mean, he loved that place, and his presence will forever be missed. It was important when I saw the sign fall down after it was duct taped up there. It was like the building rejecting just that name. And so it was important to put his full name in honor of him. He didn't ask for much when he was here amongst us. And to put his name on that building, I think we should name it the Eric B. Mays Center, because he's the one who made sure it wasn't sold off when our garbage trucks were sold off, when the Santa Claus was sold off, when everything we owned in the city of Flint was sold off. He worked tirelessly to make sure it was a place on the north side for people to go. So I'm asking for my colleagues to support this because it's a worthy cause. We have lost 2 council members this past last year, untimely. And Councilman Mays loved the Hasselbrink Senior Center. He did. I yield the floor, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Anybody else in the first round of discussion?
Madam Chair.
Councilman in the 9th Ward.
Thank you. I guess in looking at the resolution and in some of the communications that have been received internally, there are a couple of places on the resolution where it speaks to the Eric B. Mays Community Service Center. And then in the first paragraph, the 3rd line, it just speaks to Mays Senior and Community Service Center. So I guess I want to make sure that I'm clear and that the resolution is clear on what we are really looking to officially call the building, because in the communication that we received with flyers for activities at the center, it says Mays Senior and Community Service Center. So which title or what's gonna trail Eric B. Mays? Is it gonna be Community Service Center? Is it gonna be Senior and Community Service Center? What exactly are we looking, how are we looking to honor him with the naming of this building?
Is that too cool for me?
I guess
We want it to be the Eric B. Mays Community Service Center.
So are we looking to speak to senior at all?
So all of our centers are going to be community service centers, but during the day, it is a senior service center. Yes, but it's not just a senior service center, because when we name it just a senior service center, community members feel like we were closing it off from the community. But this particular one is a senior service center all day long.
So it will be called the Eric B. Mays Senior Center.
No, Community Service Center.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
if I may,
Yes.
Councilman Jarrett, I drafted the resolution this way because Hasselbrink was changed to the Mays Senior and Community Service Center. That's what it's officially called now. And also, I want to point out that
Request for information. You say officially.
Right, we didn't change it.
Well,
That might be
well,
what they're
that's what
calling
they
it.
call it now.
Okay, because we're looking to
And-
do the official thing sort of now.
And I also want to say that the reason why I worded it this way is because the council does not have the authority to change the name. And that's why I said they're appealing to the administration to honor their council's request to change the name. So council
I'm
does.
sorry, say that again?
The city council does not have the authority to change the name of the center, only the administration does. And that's why I phrased the resolution this way, so that you are appealing to them to honor your request to do so. They are referring to it as the Mays Community Senior Center, however, saying it's not official, but the council does not have the authority to change the name.
Okay, then I guess that understood and said, I would like to see it be the Eric B. Mays Senior and Community Service Center.
But you
Are
don't
you-
have McKinley like that. And it's gonna be the same as McKinley.
Yeah, we have to be
It's not
the
McKinley's
same
like
across
that.
the board.
Like
That-
with McKinley Center.
It's just a center, it's not a senior center.
But on all of the advertisements,
That's cool.
they
I'm
have
fine with it
Mays
that way.
Senior
We don't gotta belabor it.
and Community Service Center. I'm just,
I'm fine with
We're
it.
fine with it.
yeah. So,
Make a
so
motion.
does this go to a what, a
Point
.1
one?
now?
Point one.
Yep.
Madam Chair, I'd like to make a motion to move this to a .1 and have, the resolution honoring the request by the city council regarding the renaming of the Hasselbring Senior Center to the Eric B. Mays Senior and Community Service Center.
The motion has been made by the councilman in the 9th Ward to change 25026.4 to 25026.41. Changing this resolution to read, requesting renaming of the Hasselbring Senior Center, the Eric B. Mays Senior and Community Service Center, and it was supported by the councilman in the 8th Ward.
Madam Chair?
Oh, yes.
Okay, there's no discussion on the motion to amend, so.
No, there's
roll
no
call.
discussion. Roll call. Yep.
Okay, this is the motion to amend to a .1. Dr. Lewis is not in. Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Priestley is not in. Ms. Winfrey Carter?
Yes.
Ms. Burns? Ms. Mashat?
Yes.
Mr. Pfeiffer? Mr. Jarrett?
Yes.
Mr. Al-Alamin is not in. The vote is 6 yes, 0 no.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no. That has been amended to a .1. I need a motion. There's a motion to send 250264.1 to council. Is there support?
Support.
It's been moved and properly supported. Is there discussion in the first round? Is there discussion? Okay.
Yes, Madam Chair.
Councilwoman in the 5th Ward.
This is for the appointment to the Hurley Board?
No. We're still on, we're changing that to a .1.
Oh.
Point one for.
You good?
Senior Center.
All right, any discussion in the second round? Seeing as how there is no discussion, this is the roll call vote to move resolution 250264.1, which is the request renaming of Hasselbring Senior Center to the Eric B. Mays Senior and Community Service Center to council. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Priestley is absent. Ms. Winfrey Carter?
Yes.
Ms. Burns?
Yes.
Ms. Mashat?
Yes.
Mr. Pfeiffer?
Yes.
Mr. Jarrett?
Yes.
Mr. Al-Alamin is absent. Dr. Lewis is absent. The vote is 6 yes, 0 no.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no. That resolution has been moved to council. Moving on to resolution 250133-T, which is the appointment to the Hurley Board of Hospital Managers, Dr. Khalid M. Ahmed. What is the pleasure of the body? No, it won't. No, it won't. It's gonna stay here. Just say leave it here. We've adjourned before and it stayed here. I didn't move it. So either make a motion to keep it here or make a motion to adjourn.
Clerk, does it stay here, the motion to adjourn? Or does it go to special affairs?
It only moves to special affairs if I
If
move it.
we don't vote it, it stays right here.
Motion to adjourn.
Told you. There's a motion to adjourn and they're supported by the councilman in the 6th Ward.
Did you say I'm sorry, Madam Chair, did you say the 5th ward or the 6th ward?
6th ward.
Okay. This is the roll call on the adjournment. Ms. Priestley is absent. Ms. Winfrey Carter?
Yes.
Ms. Burns?
Yes.
Ms. Mashat?
Yes.
Mr. Pfeiffer?
Yes.
Mr. Jarrett?
Yes.
Mr. Alamin is absent. Dr. Lewis is absent. Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no. It's now 8:31 p.m. on Wednesday, August 20th. I hereby adjourn this legislative committee meeting.